So hitting a wedge, and more specifically hitting distance wedges, is a completely different swing to how you would hit an iron or how you would hit a driver. This is a specialty shot, so you need a different way of setting up, a different way of swinging the club, and what's going to happen through impact. So part one for the wedge, let's cover setup. Firstly, we are going to stand a lot closer to the golf ball when hitting distance wedges. We don't want to be standing far away like we would a driver, or even as far as we would for a full iron swing. For hitting our distance wedges, we want to be more on top of the ball. The goal of this swing is not to hit the ball as far as we can. It is to control our distance and hit it how far we want to hit the ball. So step one is getting a little bit closer to the ball. This is going to make us stand more upright. Ball position. For a standard pitch shot, I prefer the ball to be more towards the back foot. One, I prefer this because it promotes a lower trajectory with increased spin, and it's much easier to control the launch of the ball and to control distance. If you're hitting the ball super high, there's a lot more variables of what can change how far you're going to hit the ball. If you hit it a bit lower, there's more consistency and it's easier to control. So we're going to stand closer to the ball, stand a bit taller. Our stance is going to be a lot closer. It is going to be within our hips. If you want to measure it, 1 to 2 club heads, if you can fit them in between your feet. And this is a nice, comfortable, close stance. We're not doing lots of pressure shift. We are having a nice controlled swing to be able to control the distance that we want to hit the ball. I also prefer, like I do with every swing, having a bit more of a closed stance. I tend to drop my trail foot back just a little bit. It helps open up the rear hip and just give me a bit more room, and it stops me getting my hip too far out and getting stuck. So let's recap. Closer to the ball. This is going to make us stand taller. The club is going to be a bit more upright, narrower stance, and a little bit more towards our rear foot. Then take your normal grip, and then we want to be nice and balanced. This is our setup position for our distance wedges.